The INTAG Tech 1 presents to you live from the Vintage Tech headquarters, I'm sorry, not headquarters, from the secret, very secret place in the world. We bring our most loving machine, the typewriter. Now, you may have never seen a typewriter, you may have seen a typewriter in films, or maybe even in museums. Well, this one here is a Smith Corona SAT model. Have no idea what that is. I think it's just a mammogram like Sam Albert Trukowski or something. But this model is a Smith Corona airline model. Lovely little piece. Let me zoom in for you. There you go. That's the Skywriter model. SAT. Now, you notice these are American standard key layouts. Not like the QWERTY. Or is it the QWERTY? I get those confused. I wanted to show you the basics of typewriters. Now, this is a portable one. The interesting thing is when you hit the space bar over here, it does move this to the left. Now, this is the palette. Also, I call it the roller once in a while. So if I say the roller moves, yeah, it's the palettes move. This is the chassis, this whole wide thing here. So this carriage chassis moves that way to the left every time you're done typing. And if you want to make it go back to the right, over on the right hand side, right over here, let's zoom in for you, there's a little switch. Now this switch over here is simple. All you do is you take this switch and you lift it up and you pull it to the left, pull it to the right, depending on where you need to set the type. Now if I put in a piece of paper and it had words that were finished up to here after I was typing, but I took it and put it away and just took it out for some reason, I don't know why. I usually leave my paper in there if I'm going to go back later. But if you put the paper in, you can just set it up with the margins as best you can, which are these pieces, oops, and this guide bar. And you can set and type all over again. Now, if for some reason, when you have your typewriter, and you notice that the plate in the back isn't loose, that's because there's a switch over here. Now, on the right-hand side of this switch, pardon me, this little doodad, you may be able to see it better. Let's see. There we go. Up is loose, back is pressure, and that pushes the paper onto the roller a little bit better. And another way it does do that is when we go to the left-hand side, there is a special switch as well, and it's right over here. Now this one, push it up and you loosen the rollers. Great for doing that with storage, by the way, because that way it doesn't make this roller palette flat on one side, and then in the future you just push this down and you can use it normally. Now that will save you lots of heartaches, because sometimes people, when they store these, they forget to do that and they ruin the machine itself, and then you have to go get this customly built, or very hard to find a replacement.